Hi folks, McBeard here. There's a deck I really want to share with you, and I need to share it with you before it's too late, because as we know, the patch is coming out, and there's going to be some changes to some cards, and I've really been enjoying running a Control Henselt that focuses on the ranged row, focuses on using Henselt's faction ability on that row, and then starting to control with key cards like Pavetta, Shani Pavetta, Dunbanner Heavy Cavalry being able to dodge, Villain Trettenmirth, Scorch. So a lot of really great control aspects that are going to change. As we know, unfortunately, Pavetta will be changing to only do her Epidemic effect, which removes the lowest strength unit on the battlefield. Currently, she does that twice, and even though it affects her, she's at 6. So a lot of time you can get a pretty good Pavetta off, and then when you start resurrecting her, things get kind of out of control. So I can see why they made the change, but I still had my fun. So this is the deck. Contrary to a lot of other decks that have been exploring this archetype within Henselt, I do not run Reaver Hunters. I found that Reaver Hunters just got killed a lot. So instead, I ran 2 Reaver Scouts and Dunbanner Light Cavalry, and there's 2 reasons why I did that. First of all, the overarching concept of most Northern Realm decks these days is to thin out your deck as much as possible so you have premium draws in the later rounds. So while Temerian Foot Soldier does this very easily, Reaver Hunter also did this kind of set it and forget it. It would tick down and it would pull them all out of the deck over time. With Dunbanner Light Cavalry, I need to use Reaver Scouts as opposed to a different bronze, like perhaps Blue Stripe Scout. But the Reaver Scout helps me pull out the Dunbanner Light Cavalry and actually leaves the deck very thin. Leaves me drawing the Dunbanner Heavy Cavalry with First Light a lot of the time, and just drawing them light eventually in rounds where I want to control a lot with stuff like Villain Trettenmirth and with Pavetta, and it really helps to have the Dunbanner Heavy Cavalry just kind of get gold by itself. The rest of it's on the ranged row, and it gets gold through Henselt. Now you might think that having the Reaver Scouts in the deck hurts King of Beggars, because King of Beggars will be pulling Priscilla or Reaver Scout. They kind of compete for the same slot. It's actually not. A lot of the time you're very happy to have a Reaver Scout on call if you have Priscilla in hand. It's very rare that you don't have either one in hand. And, you know, with King of Beggars being on the ranged row as well, having him pull out a Reaver Scout and then go right into the Light Cavalry is a great play. You might just happen to draw Priscilla later. Sometimes you just don't draw her, but I mean, sometimes things just don't go your way. I still think that having King of Beggars on a Reaver Scout is fine, and it really just didn't come up very often where I absolutely had to pull Priscilla and the Reaver Scout was in the way. Again, the deck thins quite well. The other reason why the Dunbanner Light Cavalry is very good is you can lead off with it, see what your opponent plays, and actually get away with a Pavetta right away because the Dunbanner Light Cavalry is out of Pavetta range. So I included a highlight where I got away with this. There's 2 highlight videos in here, both of which use Pavetta to great effect, but generally show off the controlling nature of the deck and how you can get away with thinning your deck, how you can maybe get away with some games with some suboptimal drawing, and how you can absolutely crush your opponent. My apologies in advance, Oscar Batahan, but I had to show this game. It was just so dominant. So hope you enjoy the gameplays. Hope you enjoy this deck. Maybe you can get a couple of days out of this deck still. We know that patch is going to hit soon, but maybe there might be another variant of this that works in the new world of Gwent. Coming soon TM. So enjoy the video. Hit subscribe if you like the content. There's lots more coming, and I'll see you next time.
It is how I punish those.
Oscar Batahan, if you're in the channel, I kindly ask you to leave. We see a lot of this guy. This is kind of a show match right now. Little Northern Realms versus Northern Realms. We got both in hand. This works. I'll be able to get all the Dunbanners out. This hand's okay. By Dunbanner, I mean light. This is the Dunbanner deck right here.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed. If he plays Temerian Foot Soldier, I think that's an easy Pavetta. In which case, I definitely want to play this first.
Finally.
Temerian Foot Soldiers, right?
Come to Pappy.
Sounds awesome.
I can't!
Villager Fort should either banish the unit he wishes to burn or make Roach... Villager Forts isn't a problem. I don't think Villager Forts is a problem.
I don't want to die.
Meanwhile, while he works on his Reaver Hunters, I'm just going to overpower the board.
What do you want?
Okay.
You one of us or not?
Villager Force isn't that unreasonable, plus K-Hero Abuse is going to go away.
Not a bad idea.
That's what Seb F thinks.
This is no time to whimper.
The semblance of power don't interest me.
Look at this. Look at this range draw. Not too shabby, huh? Think he's gonna ratty daddy. It doesn't matter. You can do it later, I guess.
The semblance of power don't interest me.
You want peace? Fight for it.
Pass. Good stuff. Shawnee with Pavetta in the graveyard. Priscilla still to play with Bork on tap. Siri, maybe. Just starting off with Siri. Stennis is a great draw as well. Priscilla with decoy is really good. Might get Stennis. Might get Stennis. Siri just gets killed by Radovid, but at least that's Radovid, right? You could Radovid Priscilla instead. Maybe I'll give him the option to do that. I'll give him the option to do that. Because I'm going to do that anyway, right? Decoy Priscilla. But I should rally first. Wouldn't mind drawing Nanica. Can I push to win this round is a better question.
Let's show him what real
Yes,
art
please.
is. Might play Bork this turn now. Ah, he just killed her. All right. I think Bork's a little too cheeky to use. What do I use decoy on? If I don't get Nanica, what am I using decoy on? That's a tough one. It's a tough one to answer. If I'm stalling, I just use it on whatever I get, right? From the rally. I can just push this round, though?
For the king!
All my bronzes are going to be gold. Alright. He's playing Super Control. I just push this round, I think. And if I can use decoy on this guy, I will. Wow! Alright, man.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
I can't!
Checkmate.
Easy Siri. Baited.
Yield and save me some time.
No disrespect. Oh, man. No disrespect, Oscar. No disrespect. Good game. Whoa, right there at the 4K. Just chilling on the 4K. I think this deck works. Pavetta isn't like the... Pavetta's awesome when you shiny Pavetta. Is really strong. But I don't need to draw Pavetta to win. And I think that like the style of this play... It makes me actually change my mind about changing Henselt. I actually think I like Henselt now. A G. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy last round. That was action-packed. Oh, Philip, I cannot wait.
Sit at my table.
Can't wait to get
and
my
let's
hands
drink.
on
You
more
want peace?
card cycling
Fight for it.
abilities, if you know what I mean. All right. So again, if you're just kind of checking it out for the first time, I run Reaver Scout for the Dunbanner Light Cavalry. I build my ranged row up to get gold. I pitch these guys almost all the time. I want one of these, obviously. This is a decent hand for losing. Not good to have 2 Reaver Scouts and no Reaver Scoutable thing. That stinks. So it's not very often that I end up with 2 Temerian Foot Soldiers, but that's what happened this time. So let's see how we ultimately feel about that. I mean, I just play these guys to get thinned out. I think I just gotta play him.
I don't want to
I think
die.
I just gotta play him. New Pavetta is sad, though, on Reddit. New Pavetta doesn't like Reddit? Why does Pavetta not like Reddit? Oh, God, it's so frustrating when they have 2 out. I kill one, he plays a Priestess. See, right now, Philip would be so good. I get to play 6 Strength on the board and Thunder, one of those things. And then I'm further ahead than I was.
I don't want to die.
I'm already not a fan of this matchup, I gotta say. Augusto XB. Maybe you see where I'm coming from. Because now these guys, they're like, I don't want to die. I got bad news for you guys. You're dying. You're dying.
Finally.
I shouldn't even be in this round.
Gods protect us.
But I went first. So I can do stuff. I gotta thin this deck out. Somehow. Drawing 2 Temerian foot soldiers and no light cavalry.
That's it.
And they just die. It just dies. It just dies. 8. Yeah, it would be 8.
Don't make me laugh.
Calm yourselves.
It's so annoying. It's just so annoying. Can't gold them up. Just gold. Like, what I should have done is gold the 2 Temerian foot soldiers and played Siri and pass. Same outcome would have happened. Gonar would have come down. Priestess. The thing is, because I didn't try to kill the longship, you could just priestess the longship.
Modern Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Is it a waste of a Donar?
I'm itching for that battle.
You want to pass, you gotta pay. Can't let you through elseways.
It's a good thing.
Men of Kedwin, attack!
I mean, I could have brought it back. I could have brought it back if it stayed silver. But he was just going to kill it. Can res Donar into Bork? I could have done that, I suppose. I was kind of trying something else out here. That Dimeridium forced one of my turns to be securing that Bork actually activated.
I shan't let you down.
Oh, and he plays a 5.
Hide your stench.
Are you certain? I do it differently.
Oh, God.
Let's show him what real art is.
I can kill Morkvarg if I play Pavetta, but then my Reaver Scouts are dead. Are they dead? No, they're not dead. No, because I can Nanika the light cavalry. Huh. Don't have to do any of that stuff. All right, so the plan here, unfortunately I can't, I need the weather immune dudes out, so I'll get those guys out. So we'll do, but Pavetta's in there.
You talked
Pavetta's in there, man. How many cards are in my deck right now?
What do you
8.
need?
The last game I played I had 0. It's, sometimes it's tough. Sometimes it's tough. Kill Mork, zap him, rip Mork, no Mork.
Out
No
with
more
the
Mork.
crowns. Come on.
Nothing to
quick now.
Mork. there a way to see the deck list? Yes, if I show you after the game. Mork is a horrible, horrible person. You think Resto is that last silver? I don't really want him to put Resto on Sig. I really don't want that to happen. But that's like what could happen, right? I got D-Shackles. I can debuff her. I can debuff her. Scrapping Yencon? We'll see. I think that one was an unfinalized change. I am almost positive. You notice that we don't talk about her at all at the podcast? On the podcast?
So be it.
In the podcast? Over the podcast? Under the podcast?
Thank not me. Thank my little A.
Alert!
You guys might think this is crazy, but it's not. I don't think it is. Bionic Meat Hook.
Mordred Freyr
Thanks
is
for the
patient,
follow.
But she brooks no insult.
Is this the extent of the graveyard here? What about this one? You want this one? What about this one? You want this one?
So what? Should I pound it into a poker?
Pound it into a poker.
You one of us or not?
And this is where I get Gerald Ignied? How is Borka Silver again? Oh, what? I regolded him. Whoops. I didn't realize that. That may have been a missed opportunity, folks. A Runic. Thanks for the follow, my friend. Thanks for joining me today on stream, playing Gwent on a Wednesday. It's good. We got the podcast up today. Got the podcast up around 4-ish. I did get ignited. About 4-ish p.m. And that Reaver Scout just never, ever, ever can realize his potential.
I told you so, you idiot.
Blocked at every op. Podcast did go up, episode 28. We are talking about everything we know about the new patch, and we know a lot now.
Mordred Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
What do you guys think? He clears that, right? He just clears it. He got the card back. He got the last card, and that's all you need. All you need is that last...
Save me some time.
Or maybe you just don't have it. Take that one. Close one. That was a weird one. It's clear skies for sure. Of course it would be, right?